Hey everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and this is another example of a game that you can make in PowerPoint. This one it's pretty cool. It's like that game Alchemy or Doodle God, if you've played those. It basically you pick an element and you mix it with another element and it creates something brand new. So let me show you just how it plays first, and then I will tell you how I made it. So, start my slideshow. Now, it pops up and it gives me these four different buttons that I can choose from. Now, notice it takes up my whole screen. There's no explanation on how to play the game. It's very minimalist. There's no text in the game either. I like it. I think it looks nice. But let's go ahead and see how it works. So, let's choose water. So, it takes me to a page that has water in the background, and it gives me three options to mix water with something. So, I don't know, let's say I want to mix water and fire and see what that makes. And it makes steam. Cool. And I get a try again button. So click that, it takes me back to the beginning. Let's try dirt or earth. I want to mix earth with fire and it gives me ash. Cool, try again. Let's go wind and fire and it makes smoke. All right, try again. Fire and, oh, we've already tried all of those. What? Well, that wasn't supposed to be what it did. Anyway, so try again. Let's go wind and earth. Creates a tornado. Cool. Anyway, you get the idea. That's basically how the game works. Now let me show you how I built it. So my main slide is the first slide here, and I just put four pictures in here, and I made each picture an element that I've applied an action to. And I basically just hyperlinked it to a specific slide. So, for example, with fire, I wanted that fire picture to go to the next slide because the next slide is the combination of fire with all the other elements, right? So the background is that original fire picture just blown up, and then I get other buttons that I can choose from. So this is when you have to start keeping track of what slide is which. So fire mixed with water or mixed with earth should create, let's see, let's go down here. Fire and earth mixed should create this ash, right? So that's slide 7. So if I go back up here, this should have an action that takes me to slide 7. So let's go to slide 7. That's what it should do. And so that's basically how it works. So water should take me to slide 3, which it does. Slide 3 right there. So slide 3, then water and wind mixed together should create, what is it? This cool whirlpool. So that should take me to slide 7. So action, slide 7. And that's basically how it works. You combine everything together and you got to figure out what your combinations will make. Now, with 4 elements, we're going to end up with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different combinations, right? Because we've got all of our fire combinations. 1, 2, 3. So all of our fire combinations, and then our 2 remaining water combinations, and then our last remaining wind combination. And so we will end up with that many combinations. So you'd have one title slide. You'll have 4 different slides that are your combination slides to pick what you want to combine those with. And then you'll have your result slides. And each result slide has a button which takes me back to the first slide. So each button, oh, actually I just created a hyperlink. So anyway, each button has an action that takes you back to the first slide. And that's essentially how the game works. It's fun, it's interesting, visually appealing, and this can work in a lot of different ways. So anyway, that's an idea that you can use for your project.